Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, so today I'm going to show you a really quick video on how to cover dark under eye circles. I have a 10-day-old baby right now, so I have very dark under eye circles, way darker than normal, because I'm not sleeping very much at all. So I've already done one side. So this is the bright side. This is the real life side. So I'm going to show you really quick how I did this. I did a teensy bit of foundation. So I started with Beauty Counter's Tint Skin in Linen, which is my shade. So I'm just laying a little bit of a palette, just getting a teensy bit of coverage before I even go in with concealer. I'm not worried about, I'm not doing a full face, I'm not going crazy. However, I mean, I would totally go out of the house like that. That looks great to me. Okay, so when doing dark under eye circles, the most important thing is to use warm shades because we're covering purples and blues and stuff like that. So I'm using this little touch-up pen in Light, which is my shade. And I can kind of go between light and fair. Fair is even lighter, but the light is a nice golden undertone. And if you're darker, all of their shades except for the fair are really warm. So what you're going to be doing and why this is really nice is because you're going to be able to get actual placement of where you need that coverage. When you're trying to really cover something, the goal isn't to just slather on product in a large area. The goal is to really get that product where you need it only, because you're going to be kind of packing it on. And you don't want to just pack it on in a really big area. You want to pack it on where you need the color correction. So you can see I kind of laid the product down first, and then I'm patting it in with my finger very lightly. So you could do this with concealer pens and then set with a little bit of powder. Okay, so that in itself, because it's the right color, actually did a really good job. I'll bring a little bit up here, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab my lighter shade too and just give things a little more pop. See, I'm really happy with that. It's shade. Shade is huge. If I were to use something very neutral or ashy or too light, it would not work out for covering, if you really need to cover something. So this is the fair shade. This is their lightest shade. And as you can see, it's like whiter and brighter. But if I use this on top of the color correction, and I'm just kind of doing it on the inside of my lid right here, I'm bringing a scotch of it in the inside corner of my eye. It's just going to kind of further brighten that eye area. And I could just do even a little bit under here like I've showed you guys before. And that is seriously why this concealer kicks butt, is because you get precision without having to have another tool to worry about and clean. So, I mean, am I right that that's pretty darn good? 10-day-old baby, guys. 10 days. So to match the other side, all I did was add a little bit of brow gel. This is the dark shade by Beauty Counter. They just came out with brow gel. So I'm not going to mess with filling my brows in. I'm just going to add a little bit of color. I could go medium or dark, but I'm going dark right now. And then I'm just going to put a little blush on with my fingers, y'all. Let's just keep it real, right? Just keeping it real. So, how do you think that looks? And then, like I said, you could just set with a little bit of loose powder if you worry about creasing or if you have problems with your makeup fading. But I think that's pretty awesome. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.